hands is not an option, okay? I had a colleague last week joke with me and say, KJM, like, you are a beautiful woman. You're at that place in life where you can just have some man support you. Baby, the only man I'm really comfortable with supporting me is Papa M, because that's what daddies are supposed to do. That is what daddies do, okay? That is what daddies do. And I always say, you cannot be interviewed by Oprah or Tamron Hall. You cannot go and be interviewed by those seasoned professional women of excellence. And Gayle King, I'll add her in there. You cannot go on there and be saying that you was doing something that was against your spirit and soul without starting off as a woman, without starting off with saying, one, either you didn't know your daddy, or two, your daddy ain't alive, or three, your daddy's a deadbeat. And that is not the case. But even if you had a father that was once alive and he did everything for you, everything to keep you off the poles. And I'm not knocking stripping. I'm not knocking sex workers. No. If that's who you are and that speaks to your spirit, go ahead. I am manifesting that it's going to rain for you. But baby, I am too bougie, I am too mature, and I am too tired. And honestly, I am the type of person that the greatest relationship I have right now is with myself. And I'm trying to make it that it gets I get closer and closer to God, because I feel the insecurities, the doubts, and the lack of confidence, I really feel it's killing my relationship with God. Anybody who said that faith is easy and that you don't doubt yourself during certain moments, they lying to you. They lying to you. We are humans. He made us in his image and likeness. Okay, we are not divine like he is. So of course we're gonna have questions, and I'm having questions in my spirit. But I am manifesting that I'm gonna get that day job, work from home to keep the lights on. And then I'm going to dive in, and it's just gonna be a 9 to 5, because I'm not doing that 12 plus hours. I'm nobody's spring chicken. Don't let these titties fool you. They popping up right now. Gravity hasn't come and fully gotten them. But baby, you never know what day that's gonna happen. So I got my Target joggers on, y'all, and I'm really trying to get my life right. And I know this video is really long. I'm gonna have to break it up on TikTok and Egg. Luckily, because YouTube does long formats, I won't have to break it up there. But I just want to tell you guys that I am in a dark period. I feel like March is the month of miracles and that the light at the end of the tunnel is coming. But baby, to get to that light, I feel like I'm being challenged. I feel like I'm about to break down. And that's why I needed these joggers to be real with y'all. To be very real with y'all. And for everybody who does know me personally and they are in my field, if you enjoy it, good for you. I am the type of person, and maybe it's the Jamaican in me, that when I accomplish something, after I accomplish it, let's say it was my bachelor's, it's like, comma, what's next? And anybody that grew up in a Jamaican household, your parents don't really get impressed with like A's and A pluses. When I brought home an A one time, my dad was like, where's the plus? You know what I mean? So I want to go on to that next level and focus on my personal brand and focus on myself, but I still need to keep these lights on, and it can't involve OnlyFans. It can't involve pimping myself out, because I got a daddy that loves me extremely, and I love that man. There's nothing I wouldn't do for that man. He has held me down. And okay, I don't want to get emotional, but anyway, back to this rant. If you're an HR person, that you're out here breaking spirits, you out here just worried about your pockets and not really trying to align people with jobs that they deserve, if you're not being real, if you're not following up, if you're not at least telling the person they didn't get the job, if you're not communicating. I actually had a recruiter last week communicate something he needed from me to kind of push along the process. Now, I do not have that job yet, but I really thanked him. I said, even if we are not able to work together now, your level of professionalism by letting me know that you needed something from me and actually reaching out and calling me, not sending me some freaking text and being like, be on the corner of 1s and 2s at Starbucks, or whatever. But literally talking to me like I'm a human and I'm a person and you want to give me this job. It's the first time I've heard somebody say they actually want to give me the job. Now, granted, everything is based on what the client decides, but I just want to let you know that no matter where you are in life, if you're looking for a better job or if you're currently laid off or whatever the situation is, just understand that sometimes it's these recruiters and it's just not you. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't work on yourself. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't aim for what you want. And I always tell my cubs, do not negotiate from a hungry place. So no matter how hungry I've been, okay, because I never ate so much pasta in my life. I don't even like Italian food. And I've definitely been on a pasta diet, okay, for the last couple weeks. But you know, today is Friday, and in Lent, I don't eat meat on Friday, so I'm gonna actually treat myself to some Chinese food, and that in itself is so exciting. I know I'm a little tired. I've been sick most of this week, and I didn't get a lot of sleep. I am trying to work on myself, and I'm letting you know, if you are a recruiter out here breaking spirits, I'm just letting you know. There's something called karma. What goes around comes around, and I'm gonna let you know this. When I get back on top, I'm gonna pay it forward, okay? And look out for people like myself that are in the struggle. I wanna be able to stop someone else from having that thought that, you know, maybe it's better they're not around. And, you know, and then they wouldn't have to stress out their family around them and stuff like that. I don't wanna have to do that. I don't want to have to live that kind of life. And I'd love to be able to help and encourage someone. I was trying to decide, do I, you know, am I this candid with people? Because I realize even when you're a creator, I can get very vulnerable in my writing. But one thing I do not like talking about is my day job. I don't toot my horns on my educational pursuits. They may look impressive to other people. And at the time when I got them, they felt impressive. Okay. And I did it all for myself, my family, and the whole island of Jamaica. So big ups to everybody. Kingston 5, you know what's up. But there's more for me. And I want to let you know that when I had those dark moments, that dark moment before I texted my friend in January saying I need help, I said to myself, God is not done with me. And that's a feeling. That's a feeling I have when I jump in the ocean and I've got basic swimming skills. People ask me, like, why would you do that? And it's like I'm stepping out on faith because I really believe God is not done with me. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go ahead and jump in the ocean and you barely can swim or whatever. I always have life jackets on, but I'm not done. There's more. There's a story to be told here. And before I go, I want to shout out Brittany, the influencer that I follow on Twitter, and currently have been super, you know, inspired by her. I'm taking a course from her and Yamaya, and I just want to give them a shout out. And definitely once I finish this course, I will let you guys know what my thoughts are. And Brittany and Yamaya, just, you know, if y'all do right by me and I do the work and I get to where I'm going and get closer to my purpose, I will not stop shouting you guys names from the rooftop. I promise you that. All right, it's KJM, it's Flashback Friday, and this is longer than I thought. And like the bob, I'm not sure if the bob is bobbing today. It's been a synthetic wig, you know, week, and so I'm doing what I could do. But anyway, Target, if y'all want to call me, because I would have not had all this strength without these Target joggers. Okay, I love these pajama joggers. I don't even own pajamas, but I had to buy some like 2 years ago for some family's, you know, Christmas sleepover thing. And baby, these joggers, when I put them on, I not only feel sexy, I feel like I'm about to change the world. So Target, call me. All right, guys, I love you. Be good to yourselves. And if you're in this place and you actually make it to the end of this video, like, y'all tell me how you feel. If you're a recruiter that's out here breaking spirits, I would say to you, try to do the opposite. Try to build people up. Try to give them hope. Try to help them keep the lights on in their homes. Try to help them be able to be in the supermarket and actually be able to buy stuff. Baby, the word budget is something I've had to been doing. The other day I wanted, you know, some Parmesan grated cheese, and I didn't get the Crafts, and I should have gotten the Crafts. I got somebody else. I don't even know what it is. It don't even taste like cheese, but it was just the cheaper thing. I want to be able to go in there and get that Parmesan grated cheese, you know, for my pasta from Kraft. That's what I like to be able to do, okay? So shout out to Kraft as well. All right, I'm out. This video is gonna be 30 minutes. I'm gonna break it up in 10-minute increments, and I hope it helps someone. Big ups to everybody that's really been helping me, and I hope I'll have an update for you guys sometime soon. Bye. Love you guys.